Hello, all you beautiful people. My name is Steel, and today I'm going to be doing a teardown of this keyboard. You guys have seen this keyboard before in my video where I took the keys off. But now we're going to go about 4 or 5 steps further and do a teardown of the entire thing. And I just took one of the keys off. Awesome. That was the up arrow. Get that back on there. And I already have pictures on my iPad right there of my of this thing put together, just so I have pictures to reassemble it, because I'm not gonna lay them all out this time. I don't have that much room. So yeah, over here I have a I'm just gonna hang on. I'm just gonna quickly hide some personal information from you guys, because you really don't need to see that. Yeah, thanks. You see that? Exactly. You don't, because you don't heckin' get to, you thought. Anyway, I'm gonna run in Google Doc of all the keystrokes I do while taking the keys off. So yeah, I'll be right back. There's hair in there. Okay, yeah, hang on. Whoa, it's really dark and I can't even see my hand in front of you. Well, you kinda can. Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, magic. So, great, that's fine. It's fine and dandy, Siri. We'll shut you up now. So yeah, there's the 8 or 9 different light modes on the 7 or 8, I think, actually. There's this one, and then there's different speeds of all of them too. So you got that one. This one is just the same thing, except it jumps across. This one, it just breathes across. It looks so much different in real life than it does on camera. I'm sorry, guys can't actually see what it looks like. I'm trying to adjust the exposure to try to get you guys a good view of what it actually looks like. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. So you got the breathing there. That's 5. That was 4. No, that was 3. You got 4 is this. Just goes across. You can do function right arrow and change the direction of it. Function 5 just cycles through colors. You got turquoise, purple, white, and then a rainbow. 6 is this. You just do function left, no, function right. You get that. Function, did I say 6? Was that 7? 7 is just a user-defined thing. You just do 7 twice, and then you can use the arrows to adjust it. But I don't really want to do that. Hang on. Okay, we're good. Function 8 is kind of cool. It lights up when you press a key. Also, I just realized I've been pressing keys this entire time. So I'm going to have to delete my Google Doc. Well, not delete it, more just start over. Okay, here we go. Okay, light's coming back. Oh, I'm back, and it's really bright out. So, yeah. I got another light. Let's turn that up. Yeah. I got another light. It's just clipped onto my computer. Right, it's down there. You guys don't need to see that down there. And yeah, I have legs. Whoa. Anyway. So I think the tools you're going to need for this are I just have a 3 top where I have a top for the Phillips head, which you can kind of see between I and K in there. Yeah, if you look really closely in there. Yeah, whatever, you can kind of see it. Top board for the top Allen keys. So that's just all along the top rim there. And then I have one for the bottom screws too. So just a little backstory on this. The reason it's like that, because I did this teardown before. And I didn't think just to poke a hole through right there. Because I don't know, I guess I'm stupid. It's got little feet on it that fold out on both sides. Yeah, and then you got a screw. Yeah, I got one for the bottom too. Alright, and then you're also have this. I finally figured out how to get this off from, if you watch my other video, you would know that I really could not figure out how to get this off. I couldn't figure out how to get the space bar off. I finally figured it out, and we'll get to that later. What else? Right, you also are going to need this. Also gonna need a smaller screwdriver for the Phillips heads in there. This, just a angled hemostat. We'll get to this later. And then my hand got stuck in the scissors hemostat whatever. You're gonna need, I just have a triple Allen wrench thing. You're gonna need 2.5s. You're gonna need a 2.5, I believe, metric. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's imperial or metric, but a 2.5 Allen wrench for the Allen keys up there. And then I just have a golf tee to take the keys out. Oh crap, I should have a bowl for my keys. Okay, I'm back and I'm out of breath. God damn, okay. Just in case I anything. Got a bowl for the keys. And cause you guys have already seen how to take off the keys. You guys have already seen how to take these off. I'm just going to save you the time and edit that out. I'll put a card at the end of the video. If you got, just in case you guys haven't seen that video and you want to. I don't know what happened right there, but okay. But yeah. With that said, I'll see you guys when I get all the keys off. When I get to the space bar, actually, because obviously I kind of want to show how to get that out. See you guys in a second. Okay, so now I have all the keys off. Let's actually turn these off. This looks kind of cool like this. Got caps lock ended up on. How about we zoom out a little bit? So that's what the end result. Just a bit of a dot there. It's pretty great. You can see where caps lock got turned on. Shift was activated there. You can see it finally got turned on. Right there, right at the L. Okay, next step is we're gonna go ahead and open up these. It's Tupperware. No, not yet, because I'm pretty stupid. We still have the space bar. This is not gonna be easy to do with one hand. But yeah, basically the story with down here is story with this before. This is my second time doing this teardown because halfway through the recording my camera died and I lost all the footage. So yeah. I mean, this video will probably be better because I won't panic halfway through. There they are. And now that you got those off, yeah, those just came out of the bottom. It'll help to turn the lights on so you can see where the lights are coming through. There and there. And you can just take out those. Don't get those mixed up because those are different size than everything else. So I recommend just putting them off to the side and then reinstalling them when you get to that point. Or just keep them with the spacebar. So next, those clicks, the loud pops and clicks and whatever are good. So you have that off. Pull it off. Take the springs off carefully. And then there you go. Your keyboard is keyless. Perfect. I'll put that there. Put the space bar in there. And I guess I can just put your screws and stuff all off to the side. Someplace where they're not going to get lost, like up there. Hey, behind the scenes. Yeah, my room is kind of a mess. Ow, crap. I have one of these racing chairs. They're really nice. Calendar over there. Oh, calendar. Oh, there's a blood pressure cuff on the calendar. It's kind of like, I think that's the company my dad works for. They're like, each date has like a different cool, like, it's like a medical team. I guess you could say it's like that's me. Long time ago. Yeah, it's got like cool different like plane, helicopter, crap, whatever on each month. Okay, back on topic. Okay, so now what you're gonna want to do, now you get your Tupperware. Have your sticky note lids. Stupidest thing I've ever said. Where you can see them. You get your 2.5. Just take those out, and then take all 5 of those out, and then I'll see you guys again once I get that. Alright, now that we got all that off, it's a little bit loose, we can wipe it down a little better around those spots. So now you got that off, you can put that to the side, and then you get your screwdriver, and there's a lot of screws in the body, in the top. God, this is going to take a while. Now I will really see you guys when this is done. Crap. I just realized I forgot to do something earlier. See if you guys can go back and figure out what I forgot to do. Alright, now you got all those off. Now I got all those off. That would be a good time to use the hemostat just to, like, get the screws out of in there. Okay, here we go. So now you can just lift it off at this point. I'm actually surprised. That this is made of aluminum. And holy crap, that's cool. You guys can see the, kind of start to see the inner workings of the keyboard in there. Wow. You can really start to see the rolling shutter effect there. And I'm going to go turn the lights off. This is going to be cool. Okay, so now you got, I might leave that off though. I'll put some keys on just to see how it looks with it off, because, I mean, it looks nice. Okay, that is cool. Wow, that is some serious rolling shutter effect. I don't really care if these are in the wrong spot at this point. Doesn't look bad. I mean, I'm still gonna, no, I'm probably gonna put the panel. Now I'll put it back on just because it's nice with it on. It's a really nice keyboard. And I'm probably just gonna keep it intact. Yeah. It's probably for the better anyway. So now I can put those off to the side. Actually, no, not this. You'll need that again. Alright, so now the top is done. You can, so at this point you're gonna wanna unplug the keyboard, because after you get the back panel off, you're gonna get to inside the keyboard where there's live wires. And live wires plus electricity plus your skin equals you becoming, well, the only way I can say this is dead. So yeah, unplug your keyboard at this point and then close your computer, because you can, as much as you can. Anyway, now we can get the bottom RISD rolling. You didn't hear that? I could probably edit that out, but I'm too lazy. So, yeah. Sound that we all know and love. Sound, really test. It's made of aluminum. Got the plastic, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Definitely metal. Maybe I should stop doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. It works. I just want to make sure these screws on the bottom aren't different from each other. If there's anything you guys should be careful about, because if they are different, then you're going to need to sort them into different piles to, I guess, ensure that you get them back in the right places. Okay, no, they're the same. Alright, I'll see you guys in a second. Just a little heads up about this part. If you start to see some separation between the top and bottom at this point, don't be surprised. It's supposed to happen. That's not a bad thing. But, yeah. Okay, bye. Alright, now this is where it starts to get fun, because we have the back panel unscrewed at this point. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now, right here gets to the point where you need to be extra careful. So I'm going to go ahead right now and take out the screws out of the bottom. Ow. Frick. Okay, I'm going to go just over to my other side of my desk and do this. Okay, I forgot I was filming that whole time. I thought I paused it. I guess not. That was annoying. Okay, so now this is where you guys need to start to be really careful. Do not, and I repeat, do not take any connections out of here besides this. This piece right here we'll get to in a second. Yeah, so you're going to want to very carefully take this white piece off. Place it off to the side. Just directly off to the side. Don't bend any cables more than they're bent. They're supposed to be bent like they are now. Don't bend them any more than they already are. Next, you're going to want to take your small screwdriver again. Wow, nice. Take out these 3 black screws. Now this is where you really, really, really need to make sure your keyboard's unplugged. My cable's right there on the floor unplugged, and it's been unplugged for a while. I put my hand Put my fingers on the USB port just to make sure all the electricity was out of it. Or on the USB input. USB thing, whatever. Take this metal piece, just covered in rubber on the bottom. Put these screws back into it, because these screws you can't lose. Because that is one of the most important pieces if you want your keyboard to work again like I do. This was a $40 keyboard. I'd like it to work again. So I'm not going to lose any of those screws. We'll put this up here with the other things. So now you can take this off. These next couple pieces are the most fragile. This is the coolest, I will have to say. Is you press a key, and then it goes into those circles, goes through all these cables, and then into, or out there, where it then goes into the motherboard, and then through the cable, you know. Then this we're also going to put off to the side, but we're going to put this in a separate pile, because, again, one of the most fragile pieces. If that rips, your keyboard's done for. This piece is why this keyboard's called semi-mechanical, because these rubber feet here, where's my finger? There it is. There's rubber feet here. Give the feel of the keys pressing. So you're going to go ahead and take this rubber pad off. It's a nice sound. Let's put that off to the side. Now this is where you need to be really, really careful. Carefully, you're going to take the USB cable, seat, USB cable, plastic thing there out of the seat. Really carefully take your motherboard out of its place right there. Out of its place right there. Make sure you don't mess up any of the connections in there, like the right there, that connection, or any of the oh crap, what are those things called? Tell me in the comments what those are called. I can't think. If I don't think of it, tell me. But you see right there, you have SCR, these 3 green plus signs, T's. Those are your indicator lights that show up. So you got your scroll lock, caps lock, and number lock lights, so don't mess up any of those connections. You're going to feel a little bit of resistance as you try to take it. But just take it out of there, and then you got your LEDs actually on the other side. So this piece right here, also super fragile. We're going to put that over there. This is the most fragile, most expensive piece. Just make sure my lights aren't too hot. That one's fine. On the entire keyboard. So now, I'm just going to go ahead and flip this over. And then this is where the semi-mechanical portion of it comes from. Because this is the HV, had the Havit HV KB 380L semi-mechanical lit up gaming keyboard. Semi-mechanical means it has the rubber feet over here, which is what most keyboards have, which is what my laptop keyboard has. Is just this under there. The semi-mechanical comes from these plastic pieces that go and retract. So, yeah. I'm going to do something cool, guys, and then I will be back. Got all the parts laid out. So you have this, you got your mat, the actual keyboard, the motherboard and the mat, the receiving mat, base plate, and the top plate. So that took about 24 minutes of filming. Oh, you also have your springs and your motherboard connector up there. So now this is when it gets complicated, and where you really start needing to be careful, and where I'm really going to need to be careful. Okay, so I'm not going to waste any time putting this back together. Very first step, this doesn't take as long, but this is where your hemostat is really going to start coming in handy. Your curved scissors here. So you're going to want to take a key, just grab it, There we go, got it. You want to grab it with the scissors on the bottom there. And just drop it in. You'll see on the actual thing there. I don't know if you can see it on this. You'll be able to see it. There's like little pieces where the mechanical key presser things, whatever they're called, are supposed to drop into. But yeah, and then it'll line up pretty nicely. Okay, what happened right there? You guys see that? I'm trying to think what key that is. Something looks broken right there. What the hell? Hang on. I'm trying to think what that is. Where is that? Right there? That's my, crap. That's my delete key. It's broken on the bottom. What the crap? Why's my delete key broken? Weird. Looks like the keys are still gonna be able to go in fine. Alright, but yeah, I'll see you guys again, once I get this long, painstaking process over with. Side note, you're gonna want to have your keyboard, actual keyboard, upside down when you put the, keys back in. And, I'm not using the scissors right now, I'm just lining it up with the rails dropping in. You don't have to use the scissors, it's just nice to. But, yeah. Alright, last one going in right now. That was really hard. I mean, it was easy to do, it's just painstaking and I hate it. So, we will get this out. Okay. It's going to be pretty difficult to do with one hand. Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm going to do this. Hang on! Okay, sorry about that. My mom was just calling me. Alright, let's see. This is when it would be helpful to have 3 hands. Okay, crap. This is really hard to do with one hand. So yeah, you'll just line up, and there's stuff there to help you line it up too. There's like posts there to help you. Okay, this is hard to do with one hand. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I got it. I forgot, you actually have to pick it up to do this part. Alright, so now what you're gonna want to do is, get your cable mat. Put this down. Wait. Right? Yeah. You're gonna wanna, I almost forgot about this part. You're gonna wanna get your motherboard in first before you get the cable mat down. So press that back into place, right onto there. Get the cable back into the cable seat. Make sure it's like that, not twisted around like that. Just make sure it rests naturally like that. Then you're gonna get your cable cover. Set that back on there. Make sure you have the rubber feet side down, because, you know, rubber, you know, like, I don't know how to say this, doesn't conduct electricity. That was not that hard. But yeah, rubber does not conduct electricity, so by having rubber feet right there, you can stop the electricity from the mat, or from the motherboard coming back out, which would not be ideal, I'll have to say. So yeah, you'll just, and I'm aware that I'm not even recording what I'm doing, because I kind of need 2 hands to do this. You'll put the middle screw down first, and then you'll go left and then right. I mean, if the keyboard is in the orientation to you that it is to me, crap. Don't let that happen. It's not good. My mouth is really dry for some reason. Probably because I've been talking for the past 30 minutes. That would probably do it. Well, 30 minutes for you guys, it's probably... It hasn't not been that long for me. Actually, no, you know what? It probably has been the same amount of time for me. But, I mean, it's not like for you guys, it's not 30 minutes of continuous talking. I get to take a break every once in a while. Also, you're going to want to take the cable out of the housing. Right there. Where is it? Right there. So you can get that laid down. You'll put that down in there. Screw the right one in. Alright, now you can put the cable back in. Alright, we're getting somewhere. And I just realized I screwed this up. Crap, I did. Alright, so if you guys are following this as an actual tutorial, I'm really, really, really sorry. Please don't unsub. But I told you wrong. Yep. I just messed up. You're gonna put the motherboard down. Put the cable mat down. Again, there's guide pins in this thing to get that down. Again, you're gonna want to pick it up. There we go. Cable mat is down. And then now you put the metal bar down. And then, yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, it should look like that without the metal bar there. You put the motherboard down, put the mat on, and then put the metal bar down. Again, feet down. That was correct with the... To have the feet down, I was not wrong there. To have the rubber... God dang it. To have the rubber things down. And then notice how I have it lifted up so there's no keys pressing up on the pad and thus messing up the orientation of the cables. And then, come on. Should probably stop the recording. Hang on, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, now we're on the right track. So you'll do that. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. So this is where you should be at right now if you're following this as a tutorial. You can just run your hand across it, make sure you have all the guide pins down. Yeah. Okay. So now you'll take this. This is also pretty fragile because this is where the lights are. How about we just go ahead and say that everything on this entire keyboard is fragile? Because that's the mentality I'm laying down. I bet I've been talking too quietly this entire time for you guys to hear me. In that case, I'd be sad. But at this point, you can go ahead and plug it into a computer just to make sure you haven't messed it up anywhere. Okay, that's cool. That's the light piece right here. I'm trying not to touch any metal. Just to make sure. You can, at this point, you can just go ahead and get it plugged in just to make sure you haven't messed up any wiring, which surprisingly I haven't. So I'll see you guys in a second once I get this put down and the back placed back on. No, once I get this placed back down, then I'll be back. Okay, so now you have the LED piece down. Now you can start reassembling the body of the keyboard. So try not to make the same mistake I did when I did this the first time. And that mistake being putting the back plate on the wrong way. So like this, if the keyboard is this way to you with the motherboard up top, have it this way. so it's like this. So I'll see you guys once I have all of the screws in on the back. Not the back, the bottom. But yeah, basically if you do put it in the wrong way, then the screws won't go in. And it'll be sad. I got the back plate back on. And if you're following this as a guide, you should have too. And to know you did it right, you just go to the side. If the keyboard's angled towards you, then you did it right. So now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to bring your top screws back up. Take this big boy here, this big metal boy, your top piece, in other words. Make sure you have the, holy crap, that's zoomed in. Make sure you have the caps lock, scroll lock, and number lock up there, holy crap, lined up with the white bits of it. I mean, it's really probably not that difficult to line this up, I'll have to say. You're going to want to do the Allen wrench key, whatever it's called. Allen key, wrench, Allen wrench. I don't know why I wrote Allen key. You know why I wrote Allen key? I wrote Allen key because I was too lazy to write wrench. Yep, that's a thing. I'm going to stop talking. No, I'm going to keep talking. What? The Allen wrench, you're going to want to put those in first, and remember those just go up top. Just on the very top row. So yeah. And remember, it's a 2.5 Allen wrench that you need for these. I don't know if I got that on camera. My room is messy, you didn't see that. I mean, you already saw it before. So you got all your Allen wrench things down. Now you're going to want to do your ones on the bottom. Then you're good. Now the keyboard's completely reassembled. Before I get the keys back on, I just want to make sure it works. Yep, she works fine. Now I gotta get the keys back on. You're gonna want to do the space bar first. Let's do that. So with the space bar, basically just did backwards what you did before. And that would be put the springs on those little notches there. And then just line it up with that. Holy shit. What did I do? Fixed it. But we're not done. Actually, I put it on upside down. Nice. Now you're going to get your screws. Get your big screwdriver for these, remember. This is where it gets hard. This is the hardest part of the whole thing. The other parts were more just risky than they were hard. This one's like actually like proper difficult. Yeah, you know, you have to like line up the key with the crap. Actually have to like properly like line up the screws there, you know. Nice, I put it in upside down. There it goes. Are we good yet? now we got that back on. And it works. Zoom out. We're already zoomed out. That's good. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So because the rest of this is just putting the keys back on, that's not too interesting. You already saw that in the other video. I'll just do my outro right now. So yeah. Yeah, if you guys are wondering why I kept saying, like, I'll see you guys later, or see you guys in a second, like, with all the jump cuts and stuff, I have a Google Pixel 2, so it has Android software, so that means it has the Android camera pause. If you don't know what that is, I'll do it right now. Yeah, you saw it there as a jump cut. It basically just pauses the recording until you resume it, and then just jump cuts. It's really nice to use. As you can probably tell, not probably tell, very much tell, as you can tell, I use it quite often. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribing, that red button down there. Yeah, share with your friends, and I'll have a end card, probably, I don't know, somewhere on the screen, I don't really know. I'll have an end card somewhere that'll tell you where, or that'll guide you to the, or it's gonna be a card to the initial video I did with that keyboard, just explaining how to get the actual keys. Like how to actually get the keys on. How to take the keys off and get them on. There we go. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video.